Manifestation is simply realizing your goals, what you want. And it's the art of manifesting, turning into reality, what you want. My system has been influenced by Greek philosophy, the Greek approach to manifestation. And in that sense, it's unique. Nobody else has done this. So one of the main things about manifestation is to become more aware of our thoughts and our feelings, our state. You practice throughout the day and you say to yourself, are the thoughts that I'm having now aligned with the reality that I am trying to create? You have to know what you want. Aristotle called it the telos. What do you want? Do you want to build a hotel in Paros? Just have a happy relationship? You choose the telos. And then what happens is throughout the day, you're like, if I already had that, if I already manifested that, if it was already done, would I be having these thoughts, these feelings, these emotions? You're trying to align yourself with the person and the reality you want to attract. So say I'm working in a restaurant and I'd like to become the manager. While I'm working as a waitress, I'm asking myself, how would I behave if I were the manager? Would I be more responsible? Would I answer to my clients in a better way? How would I walk? How would I talk? How would I think if I were the manager? So it's like you become the manager before you become the manager. We know that like attracts like. When you align yourself with what you want, you tend to attract it. You remove the obstacles, because mainly the obstacles are internal. Most people think that the obstacles are external. I need the money, I need this, I need that. But the first work is to be doing the inner work. You'll see through your own experience that when you do the inner work, you begin to attract what you want. For example, if you want to be in love with a very wonderful companion, that's some people here have this vision. I want to find my soulmate. I want to be in love. Okay, so what does this say? That's the αποτέλεσμα. That's the result you want. How would you be if you were in love today?
Always work with love.
Always work with love, exactly. Be in love today. No, imagine that person is already there. It's already there. So when you wake up in the morning, you're in love. When you're working throughout the day, you're in love. You're acting like a person who is in love already. And once you create this loving energy, instead of I don't have, I wish I had, I need, I'm all alone, poor me.
It's a mistake.
It's a mistake, exactly. So you become who you want to be from now. Oftentimes the thing that blocks us from attracting what we want is our fear. We have some fear, like, I'll never attract the man I want. I'm not good looking enough. I'm not smart enough. Or I can't become the manager of the restaurant. I don't have the money, or I don't have the education, or I don't have the contacts to make it happen. So we have these deep fears regarding what we want. There's a block there. And so the work for converting your fears is with my method, a 3-step method, where you ask yourselves 3 questions, okay? This system is based on the Socratic method of self-inquiry, self-reflection. So for example, if I say, I'll never become the manager of this restaurant, I don't have the money, I'll never get that money, I wasn't born rich, or I don't have the connections. So if you have this story, it's a narrative. In Greek, it's an afήγημα. You're telling yourself an afήγημα. You're telling yourself a story. So you take that story and you use this Socratic method and you say, because Socrates was all about truth, not to lie to yourself, not to deceive yourself. So you take this and you say, wait a minute, is it true that I definitely can't find the money? Is it true that there's no money out there and I can never attract the right investors? Is it 100% true? Like there's no chance in anywhere? You're like, no, it's not true. I believe that if I got the money together, I could do this. If I was serious about my thing, I could get that money. Collaborators, investors. So this is your fear. This is your insecurity. But is it true? You have to really ask yourself, have I done everything possible? Have I met the right people? Have I gone to the right places? So basically what you're doing is you're checking your thoughts. You're being, in a way, brutally honest. Because Greek philosophy is all about truth. That's what differentiates Greek philosophy, is the search for truth. And first the truth and the lies we tell ourselves. So that's the first question. Is it really true what I'm afraid of? Or am I just dramatizing? Am I generalizing? Oh, there's no good men out there. There's no good partners to find for business. These are generalizations, okay? The second question,
limited beliefs.
They're limiting beliefs, right? So the second question is based on something called pathos. Is it kind? If I keep saying these things to myself, is it kind to say this thing to myself all the time? I'll never find a partner. I'll never find an investor. There's no good men out there. Is it kind to myself to keep hitting myself with this? And is it kind to men? Is it kind to say all men are pigs or all men are useless? Is it kind? Right? Is it kind to say that? No. And the third question is it useful? If I keep having this limited story, this limited afigima, as we say in Greek, narrative, story, is it useful? Is that going to attract a better partner? Is that going to attract an investor?
That's true.
Of course not. Of course not. You're just going to recreate more and more of the same reality. So this is the system in a nutshell. You're self-reflecting, you're self-inquiring throughout the day. And you're like, what was that thought I had? Basically, it's exercising mindfulness throughout the day and making sure you're aligning yourself with the person you want to be. Because we say we want to be manager, we say we want this to build the hotel, we say we want a relationship, but who are you every day, moment by moment? So it has to do a lot with mindfulness and asking yourself, being outside of yourself and saying, wait a minute, did I just have that limiting thought? Why did I have that? It's not necessary, no. Change it. How can I be more empowering to myself? So we're working a lot with our thoughts, but we're also working with our feelings. Because it's one thing to have like positive thinking, but if you're feeling like crap and you're feeling like you're faking it, it's not going to work. Oh, I'm so in love. I'm so in love. No, you have to feel in love. You have to feel like that manager. You have to walk differently, talk differently. How would that person feel? And according to the law of attraction and logic itself, if you already had what you wanted, you would actually be grateful throughout the day. Like, I always wanted this, like, to live by the beach, right? So I'm like, God, thank goodness I finally got it. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful I got the man of my dreams. Like, I'm so grateful I got this. So actually, we need to be exercising gratitude throughout the day as if what we want has already happened. In a way, it's like the Orthodox prayer that says, Συνεχές προσευχή, all day. Like, all day be thanking God. All day be thanking. I'm attracting the positive energy. I'm attracting the right people. I'm attracting the right experience. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So in a way, in a nutshell, you can say it's really exercising gratitude for the blessings that are on the way. Be happy now. It's going to happen.
We have already to be thankful.
We've already to be thankful.
Absolutely.
That's the exercise.